Hello everybody and welcome back to WolfQuest in the Aurora Pack. And Happy New Year! By the time you're seeing this it will be 2026. And it has been quite a year. I really do appreciate all of the support that I've gotten over the year of 2025. It's been a big year for my channel. And I think it's very fitting that we're starting off 2026 with the Aurora Pack. So, it has been a hot minute since I've played the Aurora Pack because obviously I was busy over the holidays and the last pack we played was Crystal Pack, so it has been a good, oh, comments? Name tag was doing something interesting there. It's been a good few weeks. So let me just catch myself up really quickly. We're all fed, we're out of carcass, we just finished eating. I think we just started Young Hunters fairly recently. Let's see, what is our... Okay, so we need to sleep. That's our next thing we need to do, and then we'll probably have to go mark over here, but... Let's go ahead and get some sleep. Oh, and here comes the coyotes, of course. Let's get these guys out of here. Looks like they're not being too aggressive just yet, but we'll still chase them off. I think they're, well, at least some of them are leaving. Come on. Oh, here's the snow. It is definitely, it's still summer, isn't it? That's the wrong button. Oh no, it is fall now. I guess the Young Hunters is during the fall, but still, it's been a bit of a cold year for the Aurora Pack, I think. It's kind of interesting. Alright, let's get everybody filled up, and then we will go and mark. How are the other packs doing? Storm is still around, that's interesting. Let's see, I know we lost Ripoff. Oh, the Mark Canyon. Nothing new's going on over there, I guess. But I don't think anything new has happened, but let's see, is everybody... Almost. We need Dipper to finish eating and Wyatt. Alright, let's go ahead and which direction do we need to go? We need to go this way. Oh, of course there are some hexes that are like literally right here that we might go ahead and mark really quickly. And then we'll get these marked. Alright, we've got our territory marked, and I think we're gonna go ahead and get some sleep and then do a hunt, I think. Because, I mean, we do still have our carcass, but it's always good to do some extra hunting in Young Hunters. Alright, let's go ahead and see if we can find something to hunt. I do smell elk. Direction. Here's the herd. A few of us have hares, so let's maybe back off for a second for them to... Oh, well, the elk are already running, but let's maybe let them eat their hares real quick. Okay, and then we've got to get back up to the herd. I think we're kind of close to our carcass. I wonder if this is the same elk herd. this one's taken a fall. This is a slightly lower elk. I think we can go for her. Jeez, look at everybody dogpiling her. I don't want to turn names off for a second, just look at like... Look at all the wolves. Without all the names in the way. There we go. We hardly took a bite there. Ooh, Atlas got pretty low though. That's not good. That's maybe the downside of turning off the names. I wasn't really paying attention to health anymore, but all's well that ends well. And right now we're doing well enough that I think he'll have plenty of time to heal. There's enough of us now that I think even if we got a hex invasion, not to jinx it or anything, but we could probably have him stay back and be fine. But we'll probably get some sleep anyways, so like, just to give him a chance to heal up as much as possible. Our territory's not too bad, so it's okay. Everybody eating? Alright. So let's go ahead and get some sleep then. Oh, and here's the coyotes again. What is Archer's health? Or Atlas's health, sorry. Okay, Atlas is at 61. That's not bad. Alright, get out of here. Oh, and now there's stranger wolves too. You guys. That's a lot of damage indicators. Get out of here. A lot of growling. It's very loud. She's already on the run. From springs mostly. Okay, they're on the run. Okay. We're good. Where did our carcass go? Because I want to go back to that. Go ahead and howl them off. Let's do a quick rally. Howls is crazy. I don't know if y'all can even hear me talking over that. Oh my gosh. Well, we've all eaten and we have pretty good wakefulness too, but our territory also doesn't seem like it needs much marking, so I guess we can just go explore. I think we've definitely gotten to a pack size where it's like we're pretty set. So I think it's really easy to get a hunt done and then just chill. Well, let's look at what their XP is at right now. Okay. Okay, so it looks like Mercury is quite a bit behind everybody else, and Atlas is a little bit ahead. That's interesting. Is Andromeda... No, Andromeda is not a runt, just because she was a little bit smaller than the others, so I didn't know, but... Atlas is still healing. Atlas is a little bit lower from that, look at that bear over there. Atlas is a little bit low from that stranger wolf attack, but we're all doing pretty good. Alright, we've gotten to about half wakefulness. We just kind of ran around. We didn't really do much, but we'll go ahead and get some sleep. Let Atlas heal a little bit. Alright. I guess we can go ahead and do a hunt now. I do smell bison. That's not usually good for teaching young hunters, though. But I also hear elk in this direction, so let's maybe check that out. Maybe a bull elk could be interesting. Stop for a drink. How's our territory? We actually need a little bit of marking along here, but we'll do a hunt first. Well, actually, we're not that hungry. Let's mark first. And then I'll find where the elk are hiding. Oh. And now we've got a hex invasion. I think we're gonna mark first because it's in like the opposite direction. This is kind of at like our border here, so I don't want to have to run all the way over there and then run back over here. Might as well just get this marked, and then we'll have to go in that direction to hunt anyways, so we might as well just get this marked first. It looks like it's probably... It could be Rescue Creek or Deep Springs. I think it's Deep Springs because they're, yeah, I think they're coming in right here because this isn't very strong. Deep Springs usually isn't too difficult to chase off, so I'm not worried about them. It will be interesting, though, where we've only really had hex invasions from them while we had pups. So I don't think we've seen, like, the whole pack out and about. It's only ever been, like, a couple wolves, so we'll have to see how big they really are. That'll be really interesting to see. A snack. This might not even be enough to feed everybody, but I just happened to stumble across this. I was wondering why the coyotes had fight or flight meters. They don't usually when you're just running by, but it's because they have a little carcass here. Let's go ahead and have a little snack. We're almost done marking. We've got a couple more hexes, and then it's definitely this one that's getting taken over, so we'll have to head over there. But, might as well finish off this carcass. Maybe a little mean to the coyotes to finish off their food on them when we're not even really that hungry, but, hey, we are not a big fan of coyotes, so... I don't think night feels bad at all. They didn't even really feed us that much. The pups are kind of hungry, but Just a little snack for the road. Alright, there's our attacking wolves, which it actually turns out it is Rescue Creek, not Deep Springs, so, and they've got quite a few with them, so we'll have to be careful here. Watch our pups' healths. Decently scared. They have a lot of pups with them. So let's see if we can get these guys out of here. Somebody's looking a little low. I don't like that. I bite. It's Atlas. Let's wolf him out of the way. Hopefully that'll be good. Atlas is. We might need to run because the pups are all getting pretty low. I don't know if they're chasing Atlas or if he's safe. The pups are all getting a bit low though, so I might... Oh, but they're so close. Come on. Okay, I think they're on the run. Okay, good. I think Atlas managed to stay out of harm's way. Did we meet new wolves there? Rescue Creek? Oh yeah, definitely. So we've met all these pups. They're definitely getting quite big. Don't think Knight likes that too much. I don't know if there's much we can do about that, save for thinning the numbers, but Knight isn't really one to do that. Did manage to snag this hex, so let's go ahead and remark that, and then we'll probably go to one of our carcasses. The pups are fairly low, so I don't really want to risk their health with a hunt. Oh, and it looks like there's some bears on our carcass. I definitely want to wolf Atlas, maybe. I don't know if that will work, but we should be able to chase this off with our adults. I just don't want our pups to get mixed in here. I don't know if like a general wolf works. Be able to chase these guys off. And there they go. Alright. Let's get everybody fed. I think I'll let the pups eat first, because Knight is good health. Because I don't think there's a lot left. Did everybody get mostly fed? Atlas isn't as fed as I would like. We might need to find like a mule deer. Something that we can take down pretty quickly without risking the pups. Let's go for something like that really quick and then we'll have to sleep. Can we grab a pronghorn? Ow. No. We probably could have if we weren't in Synthview. Here we go, mule deer. Probably go for a doe, because that'll get us fed better. Sorry, that was like really quiet. I was focused. Let's try and bring this down really quickly. Ow. I just want to make sure all the pups get fed so they heal. I don't particularly want them taking more damage from this, but it's hard to get them all to back off. We've got almost a few too many to really wolf them. There we go. I don't know if there will be anything left for this to be worth howling over, but might as well boost their territory too. Again, we'll let the pups all eat first. Knight does have some healing to do, but I'm not as worried about him as we are Atlas, at least. And the other pups, we definitely want them to heal. Alright, that still didn't quite fill us up, but I think it's gonna have to be good enough. Let's go ahead and get some sleep. Alright, how's our health? Okay, that's pretty good. That's still not the best for Atlas, but it's not bad. Let's go ahead and probably do a hunt. I might dip into these two hexes really quickly since we're close by anyways. Some mark, and then, well, there is a herd right here, so, let's maybe mark this really quickly so that we can come back here and, get a hunt in. Alright, we made it back to the elk herd. Let's go ahead and get a hunt in. Get them to run. There they go. Let's back off a little bit so we don't get trampled. Ooh, careful, Ryan. Looks like Vega's already wanting to go in. That one fell. Oops. Let's not get trampled by that guy. By her. An eye. I think there was a calf that fell. I could not think of the word for a second there. I don't think a calf is enough to feed us. Keep an eye out if anybody falls. If not, we might just go for it. I mean, we're a big enough pack at this point that we don't really need opportunity as much, but still no harm in being careful. Our pups are still healing. Splitting up here. Let's back up a bit. Yeah, they're like changing directions here. Let's make sure we stay behind them and not get trampled. I'm getting a bit confused. like you just got back up. Okay, you are not low health, but you... What? What just happened? Killed by what? What just happened? I missed it. Hello? Oh my gosh. Did he just get like one hit trampled by something? What? I didn't think he was that low. Wow, we should get away from the moose. Oh, please don't chase us from our child. I guess we can't really complain. We do that to the prey all the time. We still need to do a hunt, but I didn't even see what happened. He must have gotten trampled. I don't know what to say. Watch out for the bull elk. I don't want anyone else to get hurt. Wow, I don't know what to say now. Like, I was not expecting that. We were doing really well, and all of a sudden, boom. Down a pup. Okay, you're like half health. Let's go ahead and go for this one. Everyone else's health seems okay. I know there's a moose in the way. And the herd is stopped. You guys, I don't want anyone else to get hurt. We need the herd to be on the move. There they go. Watch out for the moose. Somebody's a little low. I think it's Andromeda. Ah, I'm like paranoid now. Andromeda, oops, I had her selected. Andromeda, I want you to back off because you're low. Where did the elk go? I got turned around, spinning around Andromeda. Gosh, I can't believe that. No, you're a calf. I don't want your calf. You're way too small. Almost. And there we go. And I'm gonna have to, when I'm editing, I'm gonna have to see what exactly happened. Oh, we are in Strange Wolf territory. That's not great. If Deep Springs shows up, we're gonna have to leave, because I don't want to risk the pup's health for some food. So we can at least get filled up to heal and then do another hunt on our own territory. I didn't realize we chased it that far. Oh, I think here they come, maybe. I hear the music. I don't see them. Is everybody eaten at least? I don't see the wolves. Dude, this is really tense, just hearing the music and not seeing any wolves attacking. Is there nobody here? Is there just music for no reason? This is really freaky. It's like Night just has a feeling something's wrong, but there doesn't seem like it. Well, everybody's fed, so I think we'll take one more bite, and then I think, oh, there's the wolves. I think we're gonna just run. I still don't see the wolves, but there's the, oh, there they are. Well, like, let's just go. We're in their territory. There's not a lot of them. It looks like there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 6. They're in their own territory, so I'm not worried about it. Watch out for the moose. Let's go ahead and let's just get some sleep. Howl before bed, and then I think we'll go ahead and get some sleep. One wolf lighter. Alright. Oh. Well, they lost that hex, so I don't think I want to claim it because we have a big enough territory. We don't need more territory to maintain, but we might as well go up there and see if we can eat off of that carcass. So then we don't have to do another hunt and we have a little bit more time to heal. So watch out for the moose. And then I think we need a mark, yeah, up in the north of our territory. So if we can just get some food from this carcass real quick, then that'll be nice. We don't have to, there's a bear. Is it on the carcass? Yeah. Get out of here, we need this food. It's a boar, too. Don't like that. Out of here. Oh no, there's a hex invasion. I don't even know if I'm gonna deal with that today, just because I don't, we have health, but I don't like our pups constantly being low. I don't know, I guess we'll see how things look when we get over there to Mark. But let's just get everybody filled up. Look at all the pronghorn running away from the bear. Alright, let's go ahead and mark. I don't know if we're gonna deal with the hex invasion. I don't like how vulnerable it leaves the pups for hunting. I think hunting needs to be our priority. And so I don't know if I really want to deal with a hex invasion. I think we'll just mark and then we can steal it back later. Because right now we don't have a den or a rendezvous site to protect, so we don't really have to worry about them attacking our den site because we don't have a buffer. So now is a good time to let hex invasions slide. And I don't think we'll mark that whole northern half of the territory, just because I don't want it to decay all at the same time again. I think we've been a little bad about marking big pieces of territory all at once here recently, so a lot of our territory is decaying all at once. which is less than ideal. Alright, we marked a little bit. We didn't mark this one since that's, I think, where the Hex Invasion is. But I think we're gonna save the rest for after a sleep, let everybody heal. So I don't want to run us out of food and we don't heal. Alright. We're all at 100% again. Okay, that's good. And they didn't take too much territory, just a couple hexes. So let's go ahead and finish marking and we can take back our territory. And then after that we'll have to do a hunt. Oh, there's a wolf hunting here. Couple wolves. These are dispersals. Curious if these guys are gonna be aggressive. Okay. Looks like they're gonna be on the aggressive. I don't think I'm interested in fighting. Oh? Howling on Rescue Creek land and luring them here, but I guess the pack has decided for me. Well, the Hex, it looks like, is all the way over there. It was all the way over there anyway, so might as well move it over here. Actually go after this herd too. I mean, not that I necessarily want to interrupt these dispersals hunt, but it doesn't look like they're chasing them anymore anyways, so might as well go ahead and get our hunt done. We've gotten our territory back and everything is nice and marked. We just need to get us some food. It's a fairly small herd. Let's make sure, let's see if there's any weak elk before we go in. Night might be a little wary after, but we don't really want to go for a calf. It's maybe not. Calf isn't going to be enough to feed the whole pack. You're a whole cow. Didn't fall for very long, but we did take a little bit of damage. Careful of the cliff. Trampled. That was a spike. I think we've already got our target picked out, though. We've almost got her. Let's go ahead and see if we can get a good neck bite. There we go. And here we go. Let's see where everybody's at XP-wise. Looks like Mercury's caught up. Now it's Andromeda that's the lowest, but they're all about the same. That's pretty good. Gosh, I can't believe that happened. I guess he has -2 health. I guess he doesn't have the greatest health. What's everybody else at? Vega is completely even. Atlas has good stamina, -1 speed. Mercury has -1 health, 1 strength. Andromeda has -1 stamina, 1 speed. So maybe want to keep an eye on Mercury a little bit. Wow, that bird is loud. Gosh, it just says killed. It didn't even say, it just said by another animal. It didn't say what happened to him. I think he got trampled by an elk. But I'll have to see, I'll have to pay attention in the recording and see what exactly happened. Gosh, just when I was thinking things were getting maybe a little too easy. We lost a pup. But we've still got 4. That's still better than our previous years so far. So hopefully things will still end well for the rest of them. I think we're still doing pretty well. We haven't had as much difficulty now that we have a lot more adult wolves with us. But I think that's going to be where we end the episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. Again, Happy New Year. And I will see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.